There's nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Oh, I don't have to do anything anymore.
Ever.
Ever.
Never, ever.
I'm gonna simply not.
And an inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
The game didn't have voice acting? That's wild. This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the X something? Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
L1Z, let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light, and I'm wanting things from people who don't want them to give them don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the Silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Singing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless.
Oh.
But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
It's appropriate for me to be playing a character that's like constantly wanting to just be dead, and then playing with a large amount of actual physical health, but then also being mentally able to die immediately.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help, someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own
A
mouth?
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sign.
Phone call from hell. Yeah, I've had days like that, man. Once or twice in your life, you should be waking up in a vicinity that you've created to look like a plane crash. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, we're awake, bud. Okay, so that zooms out. That's the highlight. Okay, so we're gonna highlight, grab my pants. Oh.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Ah, it's like such an oddly, like, it's just such a nice voice. Let's fish him
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
If I open the door from the inside. Will I look in the mirror? Yeah, I'll look in the mirror. I'm gonna get my clothes on first. I also want to read the descriptions of my clothes when I get done with this. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. It looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on rolling empty. Empty cassette tape has been obtained. Along with a green shoe, parenthesis, left foot, end parenthesis. Okay. You know what, okay, first we're gonna save, actually, just to have a save. But the rule is no reloading.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I'm gonna pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
I know that you can kill yourself doing this.
You swoop up and catch the
Alright.
tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I'm not gonna turn on the lights because I don't want to. Okay. Squares, open menu. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the NTA's single, Smallest Church in St. Sian's must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Okay, so I can go over here to read it. All right. This crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishment. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Oh god, it is really fucking ugly. Okay. This necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It is your friend now. You will betray it if you ever change it for some boring scarf. Sick. All right. The flare cut trousers. Oh, the buffs give it like text. Hold on. Inland Empire, vivid imagination. Savoir, -1 savoir faire because it's tight around the thighs. I feel that. +1 electrochemistry because it's tight around the crotch. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. To which, piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants is my new ska album. Disco ass bleed. Wait. What was it called? Okay, so horrific necktie, flare cut trousers, disco ass blazer, +1 a spirit decor because of the halogen watermarks. Looks like someone skimmed this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. I like that is because I clearly do not remember where it's from. Okay, let's just slow walk our way into the tub. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Okay, whites. Okay, not to be like constantly in the inventory already, but white satin shirt, +1 conceptualization because it is a real statement to wear. -1 suggestion because of unsavory odor. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Nope. That is the sound of zooming in too far. I apologize. Can I go in the room already? No. All right. Yeah, let's do it.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Huh.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I mean, does anyone else have memory? Okay. Actually, here's a good question. Do you have your memories in first person or third person? And hit me up after you think on that for a bit. The vague people in chat. Really nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
I'll wipe the
As
mirror.
you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I don't care. Still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not know. You know, let's do some touchies.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything is fine. I'll touch my nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Text says small, he said tiny. Yeah, large nose is actually a symptom of alcohol. At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Do you know that split tongues are a thing that you can do? Anyway, I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
And no one's going to see my face. It's fine. Let's wipe the mirror.
Behold.
Oh, God. I love that you get, like, the big portrait, too.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late stage alcoholic.
Too late. You
It's
clearly
real.
have this on your face. But wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I forgot how much I love this game. Superstar cop. Okay, I don't want to be a superstar cop yet. We want to be art cop, not superstar cop. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic.
They might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, so you can redo white checks. So I can redo the... Yeah. So I'm gonna... Fuck it.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
I'm not gonna try to stop the expression. For now. Oh God, I love this game so much. Okay. Let's check the mirror or the glass out.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's look
The
out.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Huh. That's calculus.
The shards
Nice.
face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did
More
this
likely
then?
a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
A size that I feel, because I've done so many weird jobs at this point that there are times that I just like work on stuff that I'm just like, why do I know what I'm doing? But then I learned recently that like if you have someone whose memory is fucked up, and let's say there's a thing where like they reset the same day. They're like there's a shitty Adam Sandler movie about it, but the premise is that there are actually people who have memory issues that will cause you to reset the same amount of time. But if every single day with that person's memory issue, you teach them how to play violin, and you teach them how to play and play and play and play, they'll forget that they learned how to play violin. They'll forget what the songs are called. But apparently if you put a violin in their hand, they'll be able to play and they will not be able to tell you why. And that's a way that people have figured out where areas of memory decay happen. And learning that that's something that you can do is absolutely wild. Human brains are so cool. Oh, if I turn the light on, there's another check. I'll do that.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. And now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. The interruption was, I don't need anyone. Damn it. Your toes curling up from the cold. I love the details in this game. Okay, let me turn the light on. I swear to God, if this hurts.
The fan stands still. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it on.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Okay, so like, not to like psychoanalyze, but there's a thing with like dopamine-seeking brains will do shit like that because, like, think about it. Like, it's like the idea of like the only extreme that people think exists is like sexual pleasure, when it's not like we eat sour candy to feel sour, or like we eat spicy things to feel spicy. Like, some people like to stare at lights to stare at lights. Does it really want me to turn the light off before it went? Like, oh, there. Oh, I forgot how to play the game. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Does that mean there's another check for this? No, damn it. Sorry, the cursor switching is weirding me out. No, oh my God, my friend.
The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurt.
Okay. The sticking to your gunness of you being able to die in this room if you have been gone. Yeah. Holding the left bumper shows the checks, but there are no other ones. Other than going back to the door. But I think it's like once I go out of this room, it finally lets me walk like a normal human being. Yay! Lodu reservation. I didn't read the rest of that shit. All right. Oh, hello. There's something on the table. Centigrade. Oh, it's just their version of Celsius. Money! Oh, wait. Oh, what was that? The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Ah! I've always loved this smell. The sound. Alright. Oh. A gust of briny wind washes over you. My shoes!
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
And yes, welcome. It did take us 45 minutes, I think, for me to get done reading all the skills and art and analyzing all of their icons.
Like
so then we decided to do mostly blue and red because art cop. Looks like two baby crocodiles. I love that. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
A good pair of shoes is like that, honestly. All right. I always felt like Whirling in Rags was a really good name for a hostel, like hotel. Oh, wait, she's out here?
Hello, officer.
Be cool. But if I'm not cool, we get like my favorite line in the game.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
So for background, Clase is like one of my favorite characters in fiction, like in the past like decade, and I'm very curious to see how interactions change when I have a completely different character and I have 0 in the fucking like empathy abilities. But god damn it, it's really hard to not pick it.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Wait, are my freckles not freckles but birthmarks because they don't go away? Now I'm overthinking this. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. No, officer.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right? Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls out her cigarette. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right. I'm a policeman and don't you forget it. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let her know that you want her physically. I should get going now. I just like, I want to fail it. Fuck it.
The words
Yes!
are already...
Yes! I've never wanted to fail something more in my life. Other than getting picked for jury duty. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
She erupts in laughter, all the fatigue swept from her face. No, I don't want to.
Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
She wipes the tears from her eyes. I'm the cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop, I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. I like that one.
Sir, I have to ask, do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
She tries to think of a likelier explanation but fails. I don't think there's any more to it. I'm a joke of a cop, or I joked about being one, and I drank too much. I'm also old. No, there is a massive otherworldly mystery afoot here, and I am at the center of it. It's obvious. Someone did me over. I got fucked bad. I like that one.
I'm sorry.
She extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
God, I love that it's I'm gonna do my best to not spoil the game, mostly because I do not really remember my playthrough at all. But it's that you get her to laugh in what is clearly a bad situation, and that you stand out for it. And I feel like the failure is better than the success, and it's expected for you to fail because it's within the first like 5 seconds of the game. So it's just that is my favorite piece of dialogue in this game, and it has what has stuck out for so long. of the her asking you to say it again and just being like, goddamn right you said that, like, but thank you for fucking being honest, like that kind of nonsense. Which, as a woman who's had to deal with dickbag guys, you kind of just like it when they're honest. It looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
I did not get this when I was playing. The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Huh. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Oh. Huh. That's maybe I'm overthinking it, but that's a fuck you thing for weed smoking. Is because if you're smoking weed with someone, you always pass it. And if you break it, that's telling you fuck you.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Yeah, I didn't do drugs or drink my first playthrough. Yes, I shouldn't do. Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority one. I'll think about it. I should enthusiastically do that.
They'll make you stronger and better. You're too
I
old
want to do
be
different.
cool now. But find cigarettes. Smoke them.
You're
Black.
too old to be
Instantly
cool.
a cool renegade.
Fuck.
A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Unironically turning my vape pen on.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
So now if you've ever heard me say massive bonuses constantly in stream, that's why. Plus, massive bonuses. Okay, let's see what we got in the new. Oh, is it just, it updated my shoes? Green snakeskin shoes, +1 composure from awesome watchtower heels, -1 savoir-faire from the heels being ridiculously high. Those aren't ridiculously high. Fucking grow a pussy. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. They would. Okay. Oh, so this is where we can get a check that really freaks me out. Yeah.
The door is closed.
Because that's fucking creepy. The fact that you even have the options to try the handle before you knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Oh.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Everybody in the world is doing something without you is one that I've considered putting as an embroidery. But I feel like it's a bit too both narrow and depressing. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all of this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Interesting. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to
The
me.
door is mute and indifferent. The
Huh.
despair is a joke to it.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Try the handle because I'm awful.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
I'll do it.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole.
That's the one that freaks me out. That was the check where I was like almost uncomfortable doing a high physique like playthrough. Suppress
The
it.
murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Okay, we're gonna leave. Yeah, fuck that. The even just the option to try the handle being there. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump de Le Monde. Wait, what was that thing that just came up? Oh, it was just the find smokes and do them. Okay, God, I love the architecture and style of this game so much. All right, are we ready to go introduce? Let's go introduce ourselves because we've definitely never interacted with this guy before. Yeah, Half-Life's wild. Oh boy, our perfect man. God, just the detailing of like the tiles for the floor. Okay. Summer door closed for the winter. That's very Vermont in a way. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. I never sang. I never did that. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content, it is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Ooh, I like that. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the crowd going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. You should sing the sad serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though.
Okay, so we're gonna try to sing. Oh, wait, what was that? This feels right. You belong here. Okay, I'm gonna save talking to him until I look around for a couple of things. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. I stole some Nosafed. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at... military people are fake. 4 p.m. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. And I'm specifically ignoring you, Kim. I'm so sorry. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. I'm shocked. Oh, wait. I was going to say.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour, 2 hours. Pretty long. It's drink o'clock. Not now. An hour?
Sweet Lord. A whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time. You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. Isn't that a bar over there? Maybe later. I've secretly been thinking about it this whole time.
He is. The old boy, the devil. You rascal, you. Let's celebrate right now by licking that stain off the counter. Do it. It'll be wild.
Lick it, don't lick it. Lick it, but I'm gonna lick it, but only a little.
You lick it, but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue, because you're a pleasure delayer. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt.
Oh, it's so
sweetness
gross.
Breaks loose. The sharp, titillating scent of alcohol rises to your nostrils. It's dizzying.
One of my core memories when I was a little kid, it was like the last year I was in public school, I think, was like I was bullied all the time and just like treated like shit because I had to move like every year, so no one knew me. And we were doing like all these stupid bets for $1. And at some point, somebody was like, making the bet of licking the science classroom floor for $1. And I just wanted to, like, for the first time in my life, be acknowledged. And I felt like what felt like that as a kid, obviously. And I felt like the cleverest bastard in the world accepting that bet when I had put like a fucking like Clorox rag under my shoe and wiped part of the floor beforehand. Or not do this.
A real drink would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Am I gonna make Garth an incel? I don't even know what that means, so we'll see. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'll take the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
I'm not going to try wake you until I have Kim with me.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
All right, hold on.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? I'm going to look at the stuffed bird
A
first.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? Say nothing. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Who do you mean? What do you mean by my buddy? I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh, no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being so. Not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to it. I'm going to say, oh my god, I did all those things.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
I'll be back to talk about this Sylvie. All right, let's make. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that obsessively.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is
The
tapping his
best!
foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Oh, I'm going to shake his fucking hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't really know my name. Invent a name for yourself or say nothing.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
No! It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Yeah, but maybe it's a bit too
No,
ostentatious.
it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes. Well,
He doesn't even process what you just said and just moves
it looks like
on.
we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually.
Oh
Have you
no, I
had
wanted to
time
be
to talk to the
Tequila
manager?
Sunset. You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? Yeah, I have. Yes, I have it. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
He taps his foot more out of habit than impatience. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time we detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to my jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just white
They're
rectangles.
not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my
Oh.
badge.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
What if I told you I'm not really a police
We
officer?
all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
Huh.
The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
What were we supposed to do
Talk to
again?
the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's go.
To you, officer.
Yay!